Hey folks, welcome back to Gaming Garbage, where we take a look at games, chat about the gaming news in the industry, and of course stream for fun. Today we're taking a look at first Descendant gameplay. This came out on July 2nd. This is a free-to-play game, and getting very much kind of like Destiny, Division type of style of gameplay and layout, and then, man, there's another one I thought of too. Oh yeah, Outriders. That's another one. So, kind of that type of style of gameplay if you've ever played one of these. I'm actually just going to this stream is just going to focus on gameplay and kind of what it looks like. I do have another one that's about 19 or so minutes to focus on just the monetization in the game and what's going on, which is going to be pretty insane. But yeah, this is just going to be gameplay, and enjoy.
It's been a long time. Thank you for all your hard work during the operation to retrieve the Ironheart. The results of that operation were disappointing, but we'll keep looking for other ruins. The investigative corps will always support the Descendants. Speaking of which, we heard you're heading to the Ancestors facility in this area. The facility was once used as a research center by the Magisters, before it was abandoned. I never thought we'd be going back there again. It's been deserted for a long time. Anyway, let me take you to the facility. Sit tight. Security Corps, this is Lieutenant Marcus from the Investigative Corps. We have orders from HQ to open the gate to the Ancestors facility. Security Corps, do you copy? This is Lieutenant Marcus from the Investigative Corps. What's going on? Security Corps, respond! Descendant, looks like the Vulgus have arrived. Comms are already down. Use the emergency communicator to contact HQ while I try to get a handle on the situation.
Detect RK. A Descendant has arrived. A perfect trophy for Lord Carell. This is Commander Greg. Deploy the assault ship. Eliminate the Descendant.
Let's say like Menard shards. Good grief, we got more currency in this game. Resource box. Munitions. Okay. How do I get up there?
Descendant, all networks within Kingston are currently down. The emergency communicator has also been taken out. This is the first time they've launched such a long... In order to reach the communications repeater, we need to secure this base first. They'll be attacking from all sides using their assault ship and transmission devices. Proceed with caution.
I just What? How are we going to communicate? You guys can't use the Aceves.
We can manage short-distance communications, but not long-distance. We need the emergency communicator back online.
Ah, that's why HQ has been so quiet. I'll check on the other outposts. Where am I going?
Go to the base near the theater ruins.
You got it. Headed there now.
What is up with this weather?
Johnson, I know you're trying to use the weather as an excuse to skip the shift again. If you need it,
All gates have been blocked. And it looks like we've lost all our soldiers.
Damn it. Vulgus bastards.
I'll try to go around.
I'll leave you to it. We'll join you once the communication repeater has been reactivated. That stopped the gunfire. We should be able to enter the communications relay base.
The frick is this? Get into the fight, dang it. If I want to, I'll read that later. So yeah, resource material, like you can find that fairly easily in the game, which is nice. I like how we have gas tanks all over the place too.
Damn it. The Vulgus forces have managed to infiltrate this far in. Protect the repeater until it's fully reactivated. Now, let's hope the last emergency communicator is still intact. Descendant, they're aiming for the emergency communicator. You have to hurry. We almost lost the last one. Okay, Descendant, you should join Bunny at the theater outpost. I'll send a sit rep to HQ with the emergency communicator. Wait, Vulgus signals are spiking. What the hell?
You're getting closer, Descendant. But my work here is already complete. All forces, extract the Ancestors' data. Transfer it to my command center. I will personally deliver it to Lord Carell.
Vulgus signals are coming from the management lab. Isn't that HQ's target? Oh, this isn't good. I need to report this to Alpha immediately.
Descendant, do you copy? We've received a sitrep from Kingston. How the hell did this happen? Do my staff still think this is all a coincidence?
What exactly do you mean by that, Alpha?
Things went south as soon as the guide arrived in Kingston. And not only that, but it seems the Vulgus are after the same target as we are.
Alpha, that's probably because the enemy has the Iron Heart. I don't think it has anything to do with the guide. We'll have answers once we investigate the Ancestors' facility.
It's too late for that. The Vulgus have surrounded the facility. Descendant, we need you to retake the base seized by the enemy. HQ will review the direction of the operation in the meantime. Over and out.
Let's see what I got here. So this is all the stuff I picked up. Most of these are, yeah, most of these are way better than what I already got. Looks like a lot of repeats too. Oh, and here's all the different guns that I got. Got a ton of them. Yeah, then all of these are different levels too. Gosh. So here they want you to grind your levels, or grind your guns or whatever. Let me head back in. Because I don't think they'll come this far, but we'll see. Go to the back just in case. Okay. So yeah, not only do you have to grind or level up your guns, you're also getting a base level for your gun. So you're just infinitely leveling up your stuff. I mean, why should we expect any different? But gal, and then it's not even really worth getting your efficiency. You know, your proficiency. Like I have, this is a level 1, but my proficiency is a number 4. And then there's also like module settings and all of this other stuff. And I don't know if I use these, like if they're permanent or if I can take them off and put them on something else. But like just the DPS management is just a whole new level in this game. It'll be pretty... Oh, good. Your proficiency at least sticks around. That's good. But I can actually get much better damage here. Yeah. And then the rest of this is just junk. So... yeah, most of this is going to be just a bunch of garbage. And yeah, this is just like Outriders. This is just like Destiny. Yeah, I mean, it's all gonna feel the same. It's a level 5. Wait, but what? Okay. We'll end up junking most of this. And then is there a way to junk it all? Here we go. And then what do we get? Some more stuff. Liquid metal and super alloy. These are research materials. Galaxy, you got it. Yeah. So there's just going to be a long-term management of all of this stuff. And a lot of things you're going to get you're not even going to want or need, especially as you get closer to the end game. It'll get pretty ridiculous. Okay. Oh. Well, let me just, let me fast travel there.
Shh. The enemy's close. This doesn't feel good. It seems like Alpha doesn't trust the guide at all. The arcade from the guide felt familiar. That makes me think she's on our side. Oh, what if Alpha can't link to the guide because of RK? He doesn't use his RK abilities much these days. Who knows? Let's focus on the operation for now. I'll go scout every nook and cranny in Kingston. And I'll look for that annoying enemy commander as well. I'll leave the Vulgus siege to you. They're starting to spread out like they own the place. All right, catch you later. Don't push yourself too hard.
Need crafting materials to research Bunny? So maybe you don't have to pay for her after all.
The Vulgus have established a field power plant in the area. It seems to be linked to the Magister lab. It must be destroyed.
Wait, hold up. Do not shoot at or blow up that power plant unless you want it to explode. You need to detonate the circuits using a high voltage fuse. The construction corps captain will show you how to handle this, so listen carefully.
That's nice. I don't even know where that is.
First up, you need to find the facility managers among the enemy
Oh, here we
forces.
go.
They'll be carrying fuses. Once you get your hands on them, stick the fuses on the generators. That's one generator down. 2 more to go. Keep up the good work.
How do you know how to do this, Captain?
The Albion generators will fail if you attach high voltage fuses to parallel circuits. The ones used by the Vulgus are no different.
Ah, I think I remember that.
final generator. Ha! I bet they weren't expecting us to use the fuses like that.
Descendant, powerful reinforcements have arrived.
It's okay if I don't remind you what to do again, yeah?
I've learned a useful tactic today. Thank you, Captain Harris. From now on, any Vulgus field generators we find will be handled using this method. The invading Vulgus forces are establishing positions. We need to clear out the building before they really dig in. I'm picking up enemy transmission signals. Be careful. Descendant, I've been informed that the Vulgus transmission system has a very limited range. This means there must be an enemy command center somewhere in Kingston.
What are you going to do?
We're receiving sightings of a powerful Vulgus unit. If we defeat him, the rest will retreat. All Vulgus transmission signals have ceased. Great job, Descendant.
Descendant,
Oh, man.
Alpha has authorized access to the Ancestors facility.
If you can call that authorization.
It's not your concern. We've exchanged some harsh words, but I will handle it. I decided to go ahead. I had no choice. I respect Alpha's prudence, but I do not want to waste what might be our only opportunity to work with the Guide. If our results at the Ancestors facility are positive, Alpha will change his mind. Which is why I leave it in your capable hands, Descendant.
Oh, and then I'll have to head back to base to rank up my weapon. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. I'm sure. I think that'll actually be enough. We have enough already, at least of the gameplay. And again, I already went over the monetization in another video. I'll link that below. But yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed Outriders, if you enjoyed Destiny, if you like The Division, this is going to be the game for you. And this is a free-to-play game. So it will be more grindy. It is going to take more time, but there's plenty of things to work through. There's plenty of things to level up. Your proficiencies, your characters, continuing to build up stuff, you know, working for currency in the game or buying currency. But yeah, the monetization is just on a whole nother level. To really buy anything of value, and of course the best stuff is going to be the most expensive stuff. Or if you even need some consumables that you don't have yet or are hard to find, whatever. Or maybe you're close to leveling something else up or making something more powerful, you can purchase those in the store. But the gameplay is fairly generic. I wouldn't say it's anything important or special about it. I think some people like this style of game, and that's totally okay. We all have our preferences for stuff. And I do understand it's free to play. But again, I don't really... I guess I don't really understand the appeal, because like people that are playing Destiny, they're still gonna play Destiny, right? And the issue that people are gonna start running into, and companies as well, is that at some point you can't at some point you're not gonna be able to pull everybody off of the game they're already playing, because all of these games are designed to keep you playing, to keep you going, whatever. But, I mean, the game works, it runs well, the servers aren't an issue, there are some frame rate issues with the game, and again, you can work through armor, you can level up your character, you can work through your weapons, unlock them, work through your weapon proficiencies, level those up, but again, there is just such a myriad of consumables, things to work for, and opportunities to purchase stuff. So, I don't think it would take... You know, if you have a hard time saying no to making cosmetic purchases or material purchases, I probably wouldn't play this. Because yeah, if you don't have the discipline to say no, I don't think it'd be very difficult really to spend like $500 in this game. Because again, there's research materials, there's characters that you can unlock, there's other things you can work toward in getting skins and whatever, and all the way down to makeup, to helmet, to backpack, to your suit. I mean, it's just all broken down as many ways possible to get you to spend money. And it's purposefully grindy too. I do think it's fun that while you play and while you run through the world, you also get to see other players. So again, that's very much like Destiny. I'm sure too there's going to be world events as well, which again is going to be like Destiny. And let's take a look at the map. And so like we have areas to play and areas to unlock, which is cool. But we also have regions to unlock as well, and each region is going to be more challenging than the last. But I have a hard time understanding exactly what the end game is, except for just grinding more. And yeah, if you like this style of game, there's totally nothing wrong with that. But I definitely don't think this game is going to be for everybody. So I am glad it is cross-platform, because it keeps the pool of people available better. But I also don't think there's any in-voice chat at all. Because like here I can look at everything on my character, but I don't actually have a way to I don't actually have a way to like go back. There are other difficulties in the game. You can always head back. You can always look at world maps. So here's the world map. And this is going to follow a story, and you have certain strikes or whatever basically that you can do. And maybe eventually they would expand the map too, but these games are tough to actually sell because they get a big player base for a while and then they die off. And that's actually pretty common until there's really new content that comes into the game. And even something amazing as Helldivers, you know, they're already down 90% from what their peak was. And this is just how live service games are, because there's more games that come out and that's exciting, or people are already attached to a franchise or to a game that they've been putting hours in already, and they're not going to quit that. And that's why they make these live service games, because they know people, once they get started, they're going to continue to play, and as they play, they're going to be more incentivized to keep going. But most games aren't going to be a Fortnite or an Apex Legends or like Escape from Tarkov, right? They're going to capture a certain audience and they'll keep them going, but most of these games aren't going to keep going. And we already saw quite a few live service that weren't going to be supported. There were a lot of announcements February of 2023. And again, we had a whole bunch of lockdown money, stimulus money, right, circulating with every country. But, you know, we're getting back to normal, and I just think there's too many live service out there. And so now they're getting to this where it's like, oh, it's free, right? Except for Concord, that's going to be $40. But yeah, you know, will this game actually have legs again for a few people? And if you had a few thousand or like a few tens of thousands playing your game, you'd probably make money. But you look at any game right now, and the only game that's really blowing up big is Elden Ring. And that's because of the DLC. And when people have worked through the DLC, they'll maybe play a little bit longer. But, you know, they'll have to wait for the next From Software game. But, like, people go and play Elden Ring because of the quality of the game. People play stuff like this because, again, it's free to play. Or it was on sale or whatever. But this reminds me, too, of, like, Anthem. Very much the same thing. You know, there's a lot of materials to look for and grind for. You can break down stuff. But yeah, does it have legs? That's the real question. So thanks for tuning in, folks. You can always find me at Gaming Garbage 22 over at YouTube. You can also find me over at Twitch. Don't tread on thee. And then you can also find me, or you can also join our Discord server, not just to chat mingle with others of the channel, but also just to find others to play with, regardless of game or platform, including this one, if you wish. So yeah, we have a in search of feature that you can just type in, you know, put it in there to the chat, and if people are interested, they'll respond, etc. And we have voice channels too for cross-platform games, because sometimes the in-game audio really sucks, or it's buggy, or whatever. So we actually have voice channels for our Discord. So hey, with that, folks, thanks for watching. What do you guys think of the first Descendant? Have you played it yet? What do you think of watching it? Also, I have another video talking about just the monetization, which is about 19 minutes. But yeah, what do you guys think? I'll see you guys in the next one.